Even though I don't outwardly express it like a lot of other people, I sometimes fall prey to living vicariously through others. Sometimes I can get to the point where I'm so involved in someone else's experience that I forget that I went through the exact same thing. This happens to me primarily when I'm comparing my experience as a Harry Potter fan to other people's experiences as Harry Potter fans. When I was younger, I spent hours and hours flipping through Loomis 2006 and Prophecy 2007 pictures, and I've seen that iconic photo of Melissa Nelly and J.K. Rowling so many times in my life. And if I have a friend who's been determinist, I've seen their pictures. I've seen their pictures at the Bean, I've seen their pictures of John Green, but you know, I never got to do any of those things. Last week, Raquel of the Rockstar Variety showed me some of her pictures from 2007 and 2009 of being a Harry Potter fan, and I showed her one of me from 2003. I realized that I'd seen so many of my friends' pictures in the past couple of months, years, whatever, that I forget that I have pictures of myself being a Harry Potter fan as well. So I made use of the fact that I'm back home and pulled out some photo albums. Now, you all know that I'm a Hufflepuff, but for this video I had to pull out the old Gryffindor robes. This used to fit me in 2003. Okay, so this first photo comes from Halloween of 2002, and I am the other man vying for Ginny Weasley's heart, Mr. Dean Thomas. I look ready to go in this picture. I look ready to go. Here's me in 2003 at the Order of the Phoenix book launch with some other Potterheads, and then here's me when I got home with the book. Now I'm gonna see if I can recreate this. This one is from that same year, but for Halloween. I was, again, Dean Thomas, but I guess year 2 Dean Thomas, Chamber of Secrets Dean Thomas. This one's actually a photo from Facebook. I don't have the hard copy. It's some friends and I toasting to some butterbeer that we made the night that Order of the Phoenix came out in movies. And while I don't actually have pictures from the midnight release of Deathly Hallows, a couple months after, or sometime during that summer, I stole my dad's digital camera and took pictures of myself with the book and of my MuggleNet and Leaky stickers, because I just wanted to prove to everyone on Facebook that I was a big Harry Potter fan, that they weren't big Harry Potter fans. This next one is of me at my first Wizard Rock concert. I look so pumped and so excited to be there. That's my friend Rihanna and I, and Fred Libbs is playing at the moment. Then in October of that year, Whompy had a Whomp the House show in Orlando, and I went with my friends, and JFF played, and Fred Libbs played, and I got to meet Matt Maggiacomo, which at the time was like this huge deal. I mean, it's always a huge deal when you meet Matt Maggiacomo. But it was such a huge deal, and I remember like nervously trying to hold a conversation. I'm just like, you're so cool, but I don't know, it was just really weird. I was 18 and I was still nervous to talk to people. I don't know. In July of last year, I went to Infinitus for a day, which was fantastic. I got to watch the HPA win $250,000, and I also just got to hang out with a lot of friends, Justin, Cody, and Erica, and Raquel, and Robin, and Paige. And finally, in November of last year, I went to Orlando to go see Deathly Hallows at midnight with Erica and Raquel, and it was awesome. My favorite thing about this whole video, I guess, is the fact that I can see how my memories have changed. You know, originally they started off with my parents taking pictures of me, and then my friends' parents taking pictures of me, and then those going up on Facebook, and then me actually taking pictures, and then me actually taking video. It's a really cool look at the evolution of the media by which I use to remember my Harry Potter experiences. Well, it's so very cool to look at everyone else's real cool pictures from premieres or from the big con. It's great to know that I too have some memories. Of course, it would have been fun to go to the premieres and interview the cast live behind the red carpet, but I've made live streaming the events a part of my Harry Potter movie tradition. I may not be able to mark my fandom experiences as parties with Darren Criss or seeing Rupert Grint on the red carpet, but I definitely have that one time Justin made up a dirty Quidditch song for a whole day, or the one time that I stayed out with my friends on Skype and reread The Forest again, and we all cried subsequently. Maybe. Maybe not. I know there's a lot of serious big world issues going on right now, but since the trailer was released last week, I've just had Harry Potter on the brain, and yesterday I walked around my whole house many times for 2 hours-ish, talking about Harry Potter to myself. Because that's what I do. I used to do that all the time when I was like in 6th grade, and I haven't been able to do it for a while, and it felt good to just like talk out Harry Potter situations with myself. I don't know if anyone else does that. I'm just really weird, and I like talking about Harry Potter to myself. But anyways, I've gone on long enough, and well, time is making fools of us again.